Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're talking about the brand new Dior Holiday collection. This one is called Happy 2020, as in, you know, the holidays, the new year, ringing in the New Year's, all that jazz. So I have a few pieces here from the collection, so I thought I could go ahead and do a lovely tutorial. But before we go any further in the video, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Okay, so to start, there are two palettes to choose from in this collection. There's one called number 007 Party in Colors, which is the one that I got because it comes with this beautiful rainbow assortment of colors. There's a beautiful green, a lovely magenta pink, a gorgeous silver, a yellow gold, and this bluish violet color. It's quite stunning. So the second palette available for sale is called Celebrate in Gold, and this one is more of a classic traditional dark smoky gold palette. The colors are beautiful, however, I felt that I had already seen those colors before. The reason that I went with the palette that I chose is because it looks different. That being said, the more videos that I see online with Peter Phillips, the more I'm tempted to get Party in Gold, so I might pick it up later on. I also picked up one of the beautiful nail polishes. This one is called number 766 Passion. This is just that perfect quintessential red color, and as always, it comes in this beautiful packaging that looks like a tree ornament, which is just wonderful. And I also picked up one of the lipsticks from the collection, number 066 Passion. This looks like a beautiful raspberry red, and it comes in the most beautiful packaging ever. The detailing on this lipstick is astounding. It makes me not want to use it because I want to keep the pristine detailing forever, but I will have to use it one day. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the tutorial. As you can see in the palette, there are no matte shades. They're all a lovely satin finish. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of the Dior 5 shadow palettes usually come in all satin finish powders. I haven't really seen many where they mix mattes and shimmers. I've seen ones that are all matte, ones that are all shimmer, but I honestly can't tell you the last time I saw one that was a mix of both. But that being said, from my recollection, Dior shadows are really beautiful, and it's a nice texture where it's a satin finish, but it's not like a chunky glitter. So it's really beautiful. So let's go ahead and play with these colors. I think to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and use the little sponges that come with the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and go into that beautiful pinky magenta color. That one is just calling my name. I'm just noticing something in the packaging. It looks almost like fireworks that have just like exploded because it says Happy 2020. So it looks like New Year's Eve when the fireworks are going off. It's quite lovely. Anyway, let's go ahead and play with makeup. So as you can see, the color is very opaque and very smooth and buttery. I only went in once with the sponge and it just applied very evenly. There is a tiny bit of fallout right here, but that's okay. There's a reason why we're doing our eyes first. I'm just gonna go in with a clean blending brush and just go up here just to help blend this shadow into the crease. And I'm gonna take a little bit more of that pink and just build it up into the crease here. I feel like Dior has often done the most beautiful pink eyeshadows. I don't remember, I think there was one called Ruby maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, part of the Christmas or fall collections. But I just remember Dior just making such beautiful reds and pink shadows. And this one is no exception. So this is blending out like a dream. Like as I said, this is a satin shimmer color or finish, I should say, but it is blending out very nicely. And then just going in with a clean, big fluffy brush just to help blend out this whole thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into that purplish bluish color, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack this on the outer corner here. And as always, all of the makeup brushes used in today's video will be listed down below. And I'm just taking a little bit of this darker blue and just up into the crease here, just very gently. And then afterwards we'll blend it out again. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that brush that I was using earlier, and I'm just gonna go over the crease here. And as you can see, there is more fallout with that blue shade, but again, there's a reason why we're doing our eyes first. And then I'm just gonna go back into that pink shade from before, and just to make sure that I didn't go over with that darker color so that it stays nice and pink on the inside. And then taking a small pencil brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that blue and pass it under the bottom lashes here. And then going back into that pink magenta color, I'm just mixing that on top of the blue as well. Okay, so for the time being, let's just leave this at that and do the face makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit under the eyes and then just do the foundation, etc. So one good way to clean up eyeshadow under your eyes without irritating it is to take a little bit of your eye cream and a Q-tip and just roll a little bit of that eye cream onto the Q-tip and just gently wipe it away. I find this is nice because if you just use a dry Q-tip, sometimes it just irritates and tugs at the skin, whereas this will just wipe off this dark shadow without tugging or irritating the skin. So now we've removed this dark shadow under our eyes without making our eyes red, and also we've just added more eye cream, so win-win. Now for the foundation, I'm going to go into my Dior Forever Skin Glow. I'm in the shade 2WO. So I think technically this foundation is a medium coverage, but since I'm so partial to really light coverage foundations, this is like my version of a full coverage foundation. And I have the Glow formula, but there's also a matte one if you have oily skin. So for the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my NARS Creamy Radiant, and this one I am in the shade Custard. So sometimes with my concealer, I like to just let it sit under my eyes for a few seconds. I find that it just ends up being more covering for some reason, so I don't know if it's real or if it's imagined, but sometimes I just like let it sit there for a second. You just have to pray that the doorbell doesn't ring, because that would be really awkward. Okay, and now for a bit of bronzer, I'm going to go into my Dior Backstage palette. I don't think there's a number, or I think it's called 001 Universal, but this is the first one that came out a couple of years ago, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of this. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Backstage Glow palette. This is 001 Universal. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the blush, the pink color, and just use it as a blush basically. So I'm also really tempted to use that beautiful gold shadow. I think I might try to pass it on the bottom lashes here. Let's hope it works. I'm going to take a little bit of this and just put it on the inner corner up here as well. You know, this probably is not an everyday go to the office look, but I love it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put on the Chanel Volume Mascara. I'm going to go ahead and put on lots and lots of mascara. Okay, we're almost done with this look. I'm not exactly sure how this raspberry red is going to go with the look. Maybe I can just tap it in lightly. I don't know. We'll see. As you can see, it's a very beautiful color. There's a lot of pigment. You don't really have to go over much to get the color payoff you want. This color is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I would normally go with such a bold lip with this bull's eye, but I actually don't mind it. I think normally I would go with like more of a nude color, but I wanted to show you guys this lipstick here. It wears very well. It's a lipstick, you know, it's not a tattoo. It's not gonna last like all day. Well, I mean, it's gonna last, but if you eat and drink, you know, after a few hours, like maybe 4 or 5, you're gonna wanna like touch up a little bit. It does stain the lips, but it's not gonna last on your lips for like 18 hours, you know? So overall, the shadows are absolutely beautiful. I've played with the other colors that I haven't used in today's video, but they all blend so well. They blend and apply like butter. They're so creamy, so smooth. The texture is beautiful. The pigments are very opaque. You don't really need to go over much to get the color payoff that you want. the palette is absolutely beautiful. If you like fun, bright, festive colors, I think it's a beautiful collection. The lipstick I'm wearing today, I've had it on for 5 days now, and one finger is starting to recess a little bit. I don't know why this one, but as far as that, there's no chipping. It's holding up very beautifully. It's still very shiny. I do a base coat and top coat with every manicure, of course, but so far it's holding up very beautifully. It's just this classic holiday red. Like if you are in the market for just like a pure classic red nail polish, I think this one is really beautiful. That being said, someone had asked me if I was going to get the nail polish in the collection called Happy, and that is the glitter nail polish. Now, I saw it in store and it is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. The glitters are really pretty, fun, festive, but I just knew for myself that I really wouldn't get much wear out of it. I'm going to wear a lot of red nail polish. I'm not sure how often I wear glitter nail polish. I would wear it for the holiday season and the winter, but after that, I probably wouldn't wear it that often. So, you know, sometimes when you have a channel, you have to balance what people want to see and what you actually want to buy as well, because, you know, I'm the one who spends money on this, and then I'm the one who ends up with a collection of makeup, so I might as well get products that I really want. So yeah, this is a look number 1. If this is too much for you, just pretend that there is no bright lipstick on my lips right now. I absolutely love this pink and blue that turned into a purple, and the gold. I think it's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to play with the other colors as well. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys think of today's video. What do you guys think of the collection? Do you want me to get the other palette as well? I can arrange that, I'm sure. Yeah, let me know down in the comments which looks you want to see. Are there looks you've seen online with the Dior accounts, like on Instagram or with Peter Phillips? Do you want me to recreate any of those looks? Feel free to let me know. I can try my best to recreate them at home. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.